There, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for your money, financial, career reading for 2017. Definitely check out astrojar.com. A bunch of other readers from there are also releasing 2017 readings now. So again, you can find all those at astrojar.com if you're looking for more 2017 stuff. But having said that, let's see what's going on for you money-wise. I do think it's going to be a good year for Capricorn. It's been a good year for pretty much everybody so far financially. Just because I think just in general 2017 is a lot better of a year money-wise. So let's see what comes in for you here for 2017 Capricorn financial. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Definitely I would say trust your gut on a lot of things this year as well. And let me just grab this. It looks like there could be a lot of recovery for a lot of you as well financially. So I really definitely like to see that. And also having plans for recovery comes up here. Like just having better plans for how you're going to recover financially. Start off with the Ace of Spades, the card of victory. So I really like to see that for you. And also existing problems being resolved. So I think a lot of financial problems for a lot of you could be resolved. Actually, again, I don't think this is like debts disappearing or anything like that. I think you just... to me, 2017, I did a little meditating on it before I did these readings, and to me, 2017 is just a year where people are able to see how they are going to be able to take care of things, and I think that just leads to a lot of confidence. I actually think if I could sum up your reading here, it's better financial confidence. I think that's what you're going into in 2017. Capricorn in particular, no other sign has that. You have a lot of confidence here, and I think that will just make you very successful. I think you're just more sure of yourself and more sure of the direction that you were going this year, so financially and work-wise and things like that. So I really like to see that. You have the Queen of Spades. Just needing to jump into something, just needing to get started. At work, this is a card of avoiding gossip, by the way. So again, if you work, avoid gossip all year long. Try to stay away from that. And also, interestingly enough, like almost every single sign, not all signs, but pretty much almost every single one has had a message of not lending money to friends. The Queen of Spades, to me, is a card of not lending money to friends. So just be careful of any money lendings and things like that you do. But I also think that this year you are, I say Queen of Spades is a card of jumping into darkness, right? She thinks about an idea, and she doesn't, then that's it. She thinks about something, she's like, oh, I want to do that, and she just does it. She doesn't, like, learn about it or anything like that. So again, a lot of you could find yourself in situations where, like, you accept work, a job, a client, or something like that, and maybe you don't know all the details, but you're going to kind of have to learn as you go. And maybe some of you are even starting a business or something like this where you have to learn as you go. But I see that as being very beneficial and actually, again, building a lot of confidence in you that will just pay off big time in 2018. So I think that's going to be really nice for you there. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. Really can't beat this. Fortune after difficulty, more money and prosperity and abundance coming to you. It's also a great card of traveling for business. It's a great card for new jobs. It's a great card for investments. And it's an amazing card for, what else do we have here? For diamonds. So, yeah, contracts and things like that are highlighted under this card. It says that anything, contracts and stuff are going to be beneficial to you this year. But just a very good card for money. Also a great card for opportunities. If you don't have a job, it says that there are a ton of opportunities for you to go out there. I would say the one problem with this card is that you have to apply to a bunch of jobs to get one. You can't just apply to 1, 2, or 3 places with the 10 of diamonds. You have to apply to like 10. It's kind of like one of those cards where you have to prove it to the universe that you actually want something. I do readings for people all the time, and they're always like, I need a job. And then I say, okay, well, go apply to the jobs. And then, they come back to me like a week later and say, I didn't get any of those jobs. I'm like, how many did you apply for? And they always say like 2 or 3. That's not good enough. That's not you wanting a job. If you really want a job, you'll apply to as many places as you possibly can. This card also highlights business. So any of you who are starting a business or who own a business, things could go very well for you with this card. Next, you have the Six of Clubs, an amazing card of progress and making progress towards things that you want. Also a very intuitive card. So like I said at the beginning of the reading, trust your gut, trust your heart, trust, the things that you feel, because that's going to be what is most beneficial for you this year. But it's a very good card. It's also a great card for making like business allies and things like that. It says that you could be making business partners and things like that could really be very beneficial to you. So be on the lookout for any business allies, like I said. Next, you have the Five of Clubs. A couple signs have had this. It's a card of, again, allies in business and in work as well. And again, even if you're retired, it's even finding like a financial advisor or somebody like that could really help you out. It's also the card of adventure. So I think that a lot of you will very much feel like your career and finances are an adventure this year, and could be very exciting, I would say, in a good way. This is even a card of travel and being able to travel. It's also a card of being able to take a vacation. So maybe for whatever reason, some of you are finally able to get that vacation that you want. You'll finally have the money to be able to do it this year, which is very nice. Next, you have the Four of Spades, which again is a card of recovery. So again, like I said at the beginning of the reading, I think there's going to be a lot of recovery and a lot of new things coming in for you this year that will be very beneficial. I really like to see this card for you. You really can't beat it. It's just a very nice card to have. Next, you have the Ten of Spades. So again, transformation. To me, this is very much like a death card, and it's a card of overcoming obstacles and things like that. And finally, we have the Four of Diamonds. Excellent card of more financial stability, more money coming in, represents a financial increase, money going up, and things like that. So definitely like this card, and it's definitely a card of commitments and making new commitments. I think maybe especially for those of you Capricorns that have been in business and have been going back and forth between things, I think you're going to settle on something this year, and you're really just going to make it happen. Same thing with jobs and all that other stuff. It's also a card of listening to advice from other people. So you could have even a mentor or somebody like that come in financially or business-wise that could offer you a lot of advice, and it would be advice you'd want to take this year. But like I said, it looks like a really great year for you. A lot of good stuff. Again, be careful of lending money to friends, and also if there are some minor disappointments, again, Ten of Spades can represent disappointing news and things like that. Keep going. It could be a test from the universe. Like you could be on a path where things start going forward for your business or whatever, and looking really good, and then you could have a setback. Don't allow those setbacks to affect you. Again, it feels like it feels like a very small percentage of you. If there is a setback, then just keep going, because again, number one, it won't be that big of a deal, and number two, you'll still be making money, so there's really nothing to worry about. So just keep going. But it looks like a great year. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your 2017.